Shabbat Shalom, Israel. Giving our praise to the Most High and the Son Yahweh Shah. We're the Battle Axes of the Most High coming back to you on the First Works Friday. I'm Soldier Razatop, got Soldier Donovan. As you can see, we're at his crib today because we trying to evict the little critters that we have at the school. You know, going into them flies and the mosquitoes and stuff. But you know, trying to get them the Lord's house right, man.
That's right.
But you know, nevertheless, the word is still gonna come out either way it go, man. Because you know, his word don't go out void. Most of God got many places that we can have his word at, man. But I hope all is well. Hope y'all had a good day. I know it was real hot today. You know, we get into that summertime weather. So like y'all brothers and sisters that work outside, y'all know y'all keep yourself hydrated, even in the warehouses, man, because they ain't nothing but concrete and steel, man.
That's right.
So y'all know y'all keep yourself hydrated. Plenty of water, Gatorade, Powerades, sparkling waters, you know, hey, even your mineral waters and so on and so forth, man.
That's right.
But as y'all can see, I can see the title, man. It says the Dietary Law, man. Because apparently in Christianity and even in these other religions, including Islam, you know, they say that we can eat pork because even when it comes down to Muslims or the people that's in Islam, they were saying that if it's a life or death situation, that they can't eat pork under those type of circumstances. But see, when we read in our book, we know plenty of brothers and sisters that was put to death for like not eating pork, man. So you know, the Most High God said, "Hey, y'all can't eat this thing because you don't do this, that, and the third, and that's what we're gonna go by, man. Because you know they try to trim their ways to eat that swine, man. And you know they made that thing a delicacy, man. You know, and every time you tell a brother or sister that they ain't supposed to eat those things, you know they always try to make up an excuse. Well, I was raised on these things. Well, my grandma ate it. Well, my great grandma ate it, and so on and so forth, man. But what did the Most High God say, man?
That's right.
And not only swine, but you know, shrimp, crab, and lobster too, man. As well as octopus, shark, lizard, frog, all those abominable things, man. Hey, because that's why Moab can't even come into the congregation in the first place, man. Because he over there eating mouses and stuff, man. And yeah, I said mouses. I know it's mouse, but I know what I mean, man. Or mice. I meant mice. Mice. But forget this English language, man. But first precept we're gonna get is Romans chapter 7 and verse 1, man.
We did all that word and he do the picture.
All right. First precept, Romans 7 and 1, man. Because that's another thing. A lot of our people don't understand that it's more than just one sector of the law, man. You know, they always talk about the law was done away with, but what law was that, man? But you know, I'm pretty sure me and I we're gonna do like classes on the five sectors of law, man. That was your game plan. Yeah. Because you know we got to go back to the basics, man. Because you know we had our Passover about what 3 months ago, but you know it's still like a whole lot of learning that needs to be learned, man. And, you know, Most High God, He always have us bring these things or reiterate these things, man, because it's always new brothers and sisters always coming into this truth, man. So whatever you get that.
Come. The book of Romans, chapter 7, verse 1. Know ye not, brethren.
Who?
Brethren.
So we know who the brethren is. Hey, brothers and sisters that's in the comment section. Hey, give me the precept for brethren. Because you know, we always got to get the context of it, man. Since they say that we like jumping a lot. Yeah, precept is on precept upon precept because the Most High God said it. But hey, even in the context, it always sets the tone of who it's talking to, man.
Right.
But go ahead.
Know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law.
That what?
That know the law.
So just think about that right now. The Most High God said, I speak to them that know the law. So what does that tell you? That tells you that the law is not done away with. And with that, I say shalom. But keep reading.
Come. How that the law hath dominion over a man as long as he liveth.
As what?
As long as he liveth.
That puts the cherry on top, man. As long as a man liveth, man. So as long as we generated as a nation of people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, hey, we are commanded to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. But next precept, we're gonna jump right over to Romans 6 and 23.
Jumped all the way back that way. I'm right here.
All right.
The book of Romans, chapter 6, verse 23.
Uh-huh.
For the wages of sin is death.
Is what?
Is death.
So if you ain't keeping the law, obviously, hey, you are in sin, man. And therefore it said the wages of sin is death. So if you eat these abominable things, hey, you putting death upon you, man.
That's right.
Because even like most of God, he may not kill you right then and there. He may give you a whole lot of different type of health issues, man. Mm-hmm. Hey, he can even bug you out. And then like you know that wise saying or that terminology that they use, you are what you eat. As you can see, you are what you eat, man. And then y'all wonder why y'all backs is so big, man. It's starting to look just like the damn the swine, man.
That you eat.
Hey, because you turning right into that mud before your very eyes, man. Hey, but if y'all listen, then hey, I won't have to worry about those things, man. But keep reading.
For the wages of sin is death,
Uh-huh.
But the gift of God is eternal life.
Is what?
But the gift of God is eternal life.
And the gift that the Most High God gave us is these laws, statutes, and commandments, man.
That's right.
Yeah, it's truth, period, man. Because it's many other things, good delicacies that we can eat that's clean, man. We're gonna touch on all of that, man, because we're gonna touch on the Acts chapter 10. We're gonna touch on that 1 Timothy 4 and 3. 4, yeah. We're gonna touch on that Matthew chapter 15. It ain't what go within a man, and all these different type of things, man. Because we gotta, tear down these stumbling blocks that they put before our people every day, man. But next precept. What did you finish that up?
No. But the gift of God is eternal life through Hamashiach Yahweh, our Lord.
Or who?
Our Lord.
All praise. Next precept we're gonna get is Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 8. Shalom to y'all that's coming up in the group chat. I know or the comment section. Know what y'all got going on? I know y'all.
The precept, Yeshua Yehuda.
Yeah,
Hebrew brother.
A whole lot of precepts. Hey, forgive me because I'm always squinting. Hey, I'm blind.
That's man, she do.
Yeah, I wear glasses, man. But go ahead.
You want 17 and 8?
No, 7 8.
Oh, 7 and 8.
Me and y'all are favorite precept, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all come in here. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 7, verse 8. Behold, ye trust in lying words that cannot profit.
So every day, man, our people are always trusting in lying words, man. Talking about them words. And I understand it to a certain extent because they be smooth. They be the things that you want to hear. What like Isaiah 30 and 9 through 10 say, they want to hear smooth things. They had a soft voice and all these different type of things, man. But when it comes down to this truth, hey, y'all don't want to hear that, man. I'm talking about it could be 100% right, man. Talking about like how we always bring out the narrative of, say, when we be at the West End station, are we gonna be like, hey brother, get off the train tracks? Or we're gonna be like, hey brother, get your ass off the train tracks, man. There's a train coming. Hey man, because you got to always be on high alerts, man, when it comes down to this world period, man.
That's right.
But nevertheless, you always fall for the okie doke, the banana in the tailpipe, and all these different things, man. Then I wonder why the things are going on in your everyday life, man. But go ahead.
Come on. Behold, ye trust in lying words that cannot profit. Will ye steal, murder, and commit adultery,
read on,
and swear falsely, and burn incense unto Baal, and walk after other gods, whom ye know not, and come and stand before me in this house, which is called by my name,
read on,
and say, we are delivered to do all these abominations.
So all those things he listed above, hey, those are all sins, man, including, especially I know verse 10, he had to be talking to some hard-headed Negroes that they was talking about, hey, we can eat swine, hey, we can eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. Talking about we are delivered to do all these abominations, man. When in the beginning it wasn't even so, man.
That's right.
But go ahead.
Is this house, which is called by my name, become a den of robbers in your eyes? Behold, even I have seen it.
Even what?
Even I have seen it, said the Lord.
Said the who?
Said the Lord.
Because it's not even a like, yeah, you got the physical aspect of like these pastors robbing you and stuff, but spiritually they are robbing your souls, man. And y'all don't even see these things. They are robbing you of your salvation. Last time I checked, Christ said, "Let no man, take that from you, man. If you do, and hey, you'll be in the lake of fire right along with Pastor, man, Pastor Pork Chop, what we call him, or Pastor Pig Knuckles, man." But next precept we're gonna get, yes, no.
Man, because man, I'm gonna tell you, man, they be leading us astray like the mud, man. I'm gonna read this real quick, man. Lamentations chapter 2, and I'm just gonna read verse 14. Lamentations chapter 2, verse 14, it says, "Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee, and they have not discovered thy iniquity." This is going into the false prophets, man.
That's right.
Guess what it says? They have seen vain and foolish things for thee. Guess what? Things that, oh, brother, I feel it on your spirit. Your time coming. I can feel that beans coming. But you don't see this brother eating pork, man. Right. You seeing things that's not going to profit him in the kingdom, man. You seeing vain and foolish things, man. Foolish things going against the commandments, and vain things that you wouldn't even want to aspire to right now. Right. Guess what? You want this brother to get this S550, get this new house, man. Brother need to get his temple in order, man.
That's right.
I mean, this is the main thing, right? It says they have not discovered thy iniquity. And that's what we're here to do, man. As the real prophets, as the real teachers of the Bible, is to discover Israel's iniquity, rebuke them. Guess what? And show them the right way to follow the Lord, man.
That's right.
These are the things we're coming to do, right? It says to turn away thy captivity.
That's right.
That's what the main thing we're trying to do, is turn our captivity, man. So we have to discover your iniquity in order to turn the captivity, man.
That's right.
I mean, a Christian can't get around that one either.
You can't.
What's the iniquity? Sin. The Lord said, if we don't figure out the sin, we will never get out of captivity, man. I mean, that's just plain as day, man. It says, but have seen for thee false burdens and causes of banishment. Where do we get banished away from? Our God, man. Our homeland, Jerusalem. And these are the things that we have to get back to, right? Like Yeshua said, many are caught up in the cares of the world. Man, that's true. Yep. Guess what? Those are all vain and foolish things that those false prophets are showing. But this is here we get back to, man. And starting, hey, at this dietary law. Go ahead,
all praise, man, because we got many precepts that cut up to these pastors, man, or like even the scribes and Pharisees, because at that 15, hey, that Christ is gonna be cutting them up so smooth, man. Hey, you wonder where we get our sarcasm from, but hey, like what Capt Benaniyah always say, we laugh, but it ain't funny, man.
That's right.
Because Jeremiah 23, Ezekiel 34. These are many different ways of them like deceiving our people, man. And that's at the top of the food chain, man. But next precept we're gonna get is Sirach 34 and verse 4.
Brother Jose says, Shalom, Shalom. I'm with my little nephew. Damn, I'm blind too. My little nephew. We was just talking about gummies having pig. Yeah, man, them gummies be having that gelatin, that pork gelatin.
Yeah.
Certain medicines, like the gel capsule medicines. A lot of those are made with pork casings.
Marshmallows.
Certain toothpaste.
Your hairbrush.
Yeah.
I'm like, God, dang.
With booty hair from the pig.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Then you wonder why when you brush your hair, you have bumps and stuff on your head, or like I said, falling out, man. Because they try to keep us in sin in every type of way, man. Because you do have some like gummy bears and gummy worms that don't have it, because it'll tell you, like when you go to the corner store and you look at the candy that's in a red package, it'll literally say beef gelatin in there. But even then, hey, either way it go, our food is defiled, man. According to how Ezekiel say, man. Ain't no getting around it. Even like the organic stuff that we try to get, hey, it's turning to fat too, man. Cause like it's some organic apple juice not too long ago. There was somebody that they had to recall it back, man, because it was some type of thing that was in there, man, that was potent and fatal if you consuming this stuff, man. But let's go ahead and get that. Sirach 34:4.
The book of Sirach, chapter 34, verse 4. Of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed?
Read that again.
Of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed?
So if the Most High God said that these things are unclean, how can you in your right mind say, I can cleanse you? I can get around that? Well, yeah, that was the Old Testament. Oh, that was Moses' law. Hey, Paul said something different. Christ did away with that when he was crucified. I'm covered in the blood of Jesus, and all these different type of shenanigans, man. Yeah, I'm starting to get my vocabulary word. But go ahead, man.
Of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed? And from that thing which is false, what truth can come? So it even covered that aspect of it. Like when these pastors saying these different type of things, what truth is in that, man? All these things is just straight vanity and lies, man, deceits. But nevertheless, we just keep falling for it, man. Because really, truly, and honestly, man, our people is trying to find some goddamn like some savior, man. Like when it come down to it, they trying to find what is the right way, and they keep searching and searching. They start to add to it, and then they'll learn something. Then they get puffed up. Then they'll try. It's like y'all gonna be. That's how the Most High God made us, man. But hey, once we subdue our own understanding, and we start hearkening to the Most High God and keeping these things at a simple type of manner. Because matter of fact, let's get that Sirach chapter 3 and verse 21. He said, "Oh, brother Dexter was saying, pork is in Jiffy cornbread too."
It is.
Yeah, I know. I think they got a vegetarian
they got
Jiffy too.
They got a vegan one.
Vegan.
They got the vegan one, and then they got the honey one. Those two right there are the Jiffy is cool. Now the original Jiffy, like I said, got pork out written all over it, man.
Sure.
Well, whenever you get there.
The book of Sirach, chapter 3, verse 21. Seek not out the things that are too hard for thee.
Read that again.
Seek not out the things that are too hard for thee.
So if the Lord said this thing, then leave it at that. Hey, that would have got a whole lot of us out of trouble, man. We just did that simple thing, man. But the Most High God, he know his people best, and he know that 2/3 of our people just gonna do what they gonna do, man.
That's right.
And that's why he got that hopeful elect, man. Where we all, gonna be in that elect. Like, that 1/3 and 144,000 Lord's will. But go ahead.
Come. Neither search for the things that are above thy strength.
Because the things that are above your strength, man, hey, you ain't got no business dealing with that in the first place, man. Because it goes on a twofold type of situation as well. Because like even with us being in this truth, it's some precepts that I may not understand that I may understand, or vice versa, man. But even when it comes down to it, we both have a common ground. Hey, if the Most High God say this, then we're gonna stick with this, man. We're gonna do thus saith the Lord. We both can agree that we ain't gonna eat pork, man, because it verbatimly says it. But next precept we're gonna get is Job chapter 14 and verse 4.
Oh, brothers, y'all can write that back and forth. That Job 14 with that Sirach 34 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say that right? You can write that back. Yeah,
you can.
Right. Make sure I said that right. The book of Job, chapter 14, verse 4.
Bring it out.
Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean?
Read that again.
Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean?
So, it's always got to be precept upon precept, 2 witnesses, man, for a matter to be established, man. Because, our people, they always require a sign. How me and I was just talking about it, man. So if you got this sign from this person, then you got this sign. And how many more signs do you need to justify that the law is established where it needs to be? Right. And then stop eating these different abominable things, man. Because that's what the whole class is going into. Because we're gonna touch on the physical aspect, but we always gonna touch on the spiritual as well, man. But it says, who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one.
Wow, definitely.
My bad, I had to jump the gun, man. Not one. So if the Lord tell you that, then why? Like it just reverts back to the same thing, man. If the Most High God created all these things, well, had His Son create all these things, man, and He said not one, not even His Son Himself can reverse any of these things. What's your problem, man? Yeah.
Nothing. Yeshua Yehuda, he said, he was like, y'all gonna touch on Christians butcher Mark 7:19 and that 1 Timothy 4:4. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Because I wasn't even gonna get that Mark 7, but you know, since you mentioned it, because I was debating, I didn't want to put all of them in there, but hey, that's the spirit. So
that Mark 7 is gonna be quick though.
Yeah. So that Mark 7, we're gonna touch on that. I'll praise. But
Legend says, Bro think we are Jews. We don't follow that. Black people who don't read context always make others look bad. SMH. Like y'all really making us blacks look bad, bro. We make each other look bad on a day-to-day basis doing whatever we do. I think we would be a positive outlook to our community right now. If somebody was to see us on a Friday night in our house, for one, house in order, reading the Bible.
Right.
Could be doing something way different on a Friday night.
At our age, I'm 24.
I'm 21. So
how many brothers and sisters do you see? Well, you know, this can't teach. That's a subject for another time. But how many young brothers do you see that's opening this Bible and actually reading, bro? Trying to better their life.
Come on, legend. Come a little something better than that if you're gonna scoff.
Knowing damn well, hey, we was headed to a path of destruction, man. Hey, the Most High God, he opened His truth to us, and hey, we here, man. So I mean, whether you accept it or not, that's on you. But we're gonna keep on bringing His word out, man.
He said, I'm not mad about y'all reading the Bible, bro. I just want y'all to understand context. The dietary law is for the Jews. Who are the Jews?
Right.
I'm just gonna let him answer that. Who are the Jews?
Because we got plethora of precepts.
You don't even need to prove the Jews. We're just gonna see what that is.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, we ain't got to, but I mean, we know that at the end of the day, we know that Deuteronomy 28 only pertains to one nation of people, man. So I mean, she's just like how that Job 9-24 say, man, if not, who is he? Who is he then, man?
Come on, man.
Because some people in our homeland, they ain't going through the things that we going through as a nation of people.
All right, let's see. He got his partner here too, man. That's the TV. LOL Romans tell you what a Jew is. You got to go way before that because a Jew is just Judah of Southern Kingdom. I was wanting to see if he took too long to answer the question, so I know it kind of got him stuck. It's not just that because you have the Northern Kingdom too. So that's a whole nother story. But let's get back to the class, man. They'll sit there and waste time out.
Yeah.
Hey, legend, you probably a pork eating son of a gun, man. You need to stop it, bro.
Hey, say it cometh immediately every time, man. But you can't stop this word, man.
And that's right, man.
You can't.
Brothers, y'all in there. I see Ezra, brother Dexter, Twin, Jose, man. Y'all deal with them brews, man.
I got it, man. Yeah, but next precept we're gonna get is 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33. Because at the end of the day, I'm sorry, I gotta add this on and then I'm gonna leave it alone. Brothers just hating. Like y'all just hating that we doing good, man. The real definition of good, man, in the Most High God's eyes. It's always that Negro that has something smart to say, man. But go ahead, Doc.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33, right? For God is not the author of confusion.
Read that again.
For God is not the author of confusion.
So again, Most High God said these things, man. He ain't feeling confusion.
My bad.
Yeah, I got a whole lot of precepts too. That ain't underlined. But the Most High God said, hey, I'm not the author of confusion. If I told you this is what I meant, man, he ain't finna make these things hard on us, man, because we got what 1 John 5:3, his commandments are not grievous. What 1 Corinthians 10:13, such as temptation is such as common to man, but God is faithful.
That's right.
Like, man, he ain't finna put nothing on us. Hey, even with Matthew 5:48, man, be ye therefore perfect. My Father in heaven is perfect. So yeah, it get hard. Don't get me wrong, because we still in captivity. At the same time, the Most High God, He gonna walk with us every step of the way, man.
That's
According
right.
to what Jude 5:20, man.
That's right.
He said, "Let my Lord go ahead and pass on by, because I don't stand a chance when they keeping the law, statutes, and commandments." But and then even what? Well, let's get the context again. But of peace, as in Shalakia, as in all churches of the saints. Who is the saints, man? Bruce, sisters, y'all put the precepts of who the saints is, man. But next precept we'll get is Sirach chapter 39, verse 24.
Phone's on silent, brother.
Yeah. Thought I put it on the side. I just turned it down.
The book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 24. As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked.
Unto the who?
Unto the wicked.
So you could precept with those back and forth as well, man. Because it said, hey, I'm not the author of confusion. It's plain unto the holy, but it's gonna be a stumbling block into the wicked, man. If you see the correlation, I mean, I know if y'all newer brothers and sisters, hey, don't do that yet. But it be precepts like even with that Galatians 4:16 and that John 8:44. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? And then what the John 8:44 or 45 is saying, because I tell you the truth, you believe me not. That's how I be doing some of my precepts sometimes, man. But even like how he said, as his ways are plain unto the holy, those that are striving to keep the commandments, that separating themselves from this world, that got out of them Christian churches and all these different other religions. So are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked? Those that know about the truth, or that heard about it, or seen they cousins or one of their family members that's in the truth, or a friend. But hey, it's gonna be a stumbling block to them, man.
That's right.
But next precept,
stumbling block to them brothers in them comments, man.
I'm example. Most I got always said that example, man.
That's right, man.
Like when we be at camp, every time we talk about Esau, most I got always send him through that mud, man. Never failed, man, because most I got he's a visual type of guy, man. He always gonna have them signs and stuff. Yeah, it's not to the extent of how it once was, but best believe when he send his son back, that's gonna be a sign within itself.
That's right.
A big angry black man cracking the sky, man. Because there's many prophets that that was trying to do be as righteous as they can, but they were like, I don't even want to be there, man. Hey, man, hey, even with us, man, hey, we're gonna be thankful and we're gonna love that the king came back, but at the same time, we're gonna be scared too. We're like, damn, did I do enough? Damn, am I gonna make it? And then you feel yourself being levitated up on top of that firmament, man. That's right. That'll be a glorious day, man.
That's right.
You see out here and destruction going on around you. What it said, 1,000 on the left side, roughly paraphrasing, and 10,000 on the right side, man. I'm like, hey, just make sure your election is sure.
Man, watch that. We're still at the Sirach 39 and 24. I'm going to read 25 to 27. Was you coming back to that?
I mean, no, you can get it. Go ahead.
It says, for the good are good things created from the beginning, so evil things for sinners. The principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and blood of the grape, going to wine, in oil and clothing. All these things are for good to the godly. So to the sinners, they are turned into evil. Think about it. Now we can name those things wine. The Lord said, hey, drink wine moderately. What's a man's life without wine? When you at the feast days, you're supposed to drink wine and mirth and have fun.
Right.
Guess what? A sinner, I'm finna get drunk. I'm finna get toe up. One night stand. Right. I'm finna party too hard. Guess what? We can go the same thing with water. Esau already did that. Right. Fire. Esau already did that. Shoot, the flour of wheat. We don't even have flour of wheat all the way now. Sometimes we get enriched flour where they add they bleach flour. Yeah. Come on, man. The blood of grapes, or the clothing. Don't get us started on the clothing. But the main thing I want to touch on with this is our animals. Yep. Guess what? The Lord made all the animals to serve their exact purpose. So for the goodly and godly person, you be like, okay, I know what the pig is for. Pig is supposed to use to clean up the earth and do all the things it's supposed to do on the farm, etc. Right. I know the shrimp supposed to be the bottom dwellers that clean up everything on the floor. Just like the lobster too and the crabs. Mm-hmm. The catfish supposed to be at the bottom of the lakes, cleaning up the water to keep it fresh and keep it drinkable. But to the center, they see they don't even see. They just see what is it? A boil, right. A damn cat. What is it? A seafood boil. Mm-hmm. Guess what? That's why they got a catfish in every hood. I'm talking about in every hood, man. They got JJ Catfish, Catfish Connections. Get your catfishhere.com. Seafood Connection. Come on, man. Like they got. I'm talking about you don't even want to. They got a place called Rocking Crab, Raging Crab, Crabulate, Papados. All these places are just giving you all the sin that you want. Mm-hmm. We know what they were meant for, but guess what? To the center, this is what they're using it for, man. Right. I just had to put that in the class because we got those are good things for us. Mm-hmm. But guess what? To the center, I'm using it for the wrong thing, man.
I praise, man. It's a spirit because even like I was touching on the water and the fire, like not only Esau, did that, but the Most High God had it that way. Because think about it. Water is good for you because it keep you hydrated, but you can drain the water as well.
That's right.
Hey, look at fire. It keep you warm, but it can also burn your ass as well, man.
That's right.
Because then, hey, look at the lake of fire. Most High God, he got this thing just perfect, man. Most High God, he flooded the world the first time. He gonna burn this mud up the second time, man. So, man, it's just many different ways you can go at that mud, man. But was a
No, I was just, bro, you read 28. I'm not going to read 28. Yeah. It says, these be the spirits that are created for vengeance. Guess what? The Lord put on that damn pork, that pig to give you some damn gout, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, make your feet fat.
Worms.
I'm talking about infections. I'm talking about, think about it. That's literally like the next verse of this thing, man.
Gangrene, all type of thing.
I'm talking about, man, you get anything, boy. Those are the spirits created for vengeance. You want to use it for sin? Well, guess what? These animals going to be your worst enemy, man.
I did with a brother that he an elderly brother. He about like 64, 65. And he'll ask me different questions. But I already know he's gonna be a scout because he a high side, man. He always like, joking around. But he's like, so you telling me that you don't eat pork, that we ain't supposed to eat pork? Well, I got a grandma or like an auntie that's like 95 years old, and she been eating pork all her life, and she's still alive. She ain't go through these different type of things. So I'm like, so I was like, so you mean to tell me that she ain't never had no type of health issues from eating that pork? And then many precepts, Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Hey man, hey, though a sinner do evil 100 times, hey, just know it ain't gonna be well with them in the end. Roughly paraphrasing, man. That's right. Abridging it, but it ain't, man. Mm-mm. Hey, because like you say, in thy security, thou shalt be destroyed. Man.
That's right.
You better believe that. But next precept, 2 Ezra chapter 14 and verse 34.
Book of 2 Ezra, chapter 14, verse 34. Therefore, if so be that you will subdue your own understanding and reform your hearts, ye shall be kept alive.
You shall what?
Ye shall be kept alive. And after death, ye shall obtain mercy.
I really forgot that I even put this precept in there, man. But hey, I know I mentioned it earlier, but hey, that's a true statement, man. You just subdue your own understanding, man. Like, because I work at a landfill, man, and I know we just keep on touching on the swine, but it's all these different type of things, man. From the alligator gar all the way to a damn jellyfish, man. But like I work at a landfill, and that's all them damn hogs eat, man, or pigs. Period. They eat that trash, man. We done seen multiple videos of like these muds eating the other pigs, doo-doo, man. But we put those things in our body, man. because I know we always pull 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16 to talk about smoking. Hey, that goes into the food that you eat as well, man. You defile your temple, man. Then you wonder why that mud is falling apart, like with all these diseases that the Most High God put up on you, man. Because hey, you ain't letting that thing be holy, so the Most High God just finna destroy that thing, man.
That's right.
But next precept we're gonna get is Ezekiel chapter 44 and verse 23.
Oh, there's something in my eye. Book of Ezekiel, chapter 44, verse 23. And they shall teach my people the difference between the holy and profane.
The what?
And they shall teach my people the difference between the holy and profane.
And that's exactly what we are commanded to do, man. We are commanded to teach our people these things, man. Set a difference, man. The Most High God, He ordained that thing from the beginning. So why would we try to change it, man? But go ahead.
Come and cause men to discern between the unclean and the clean.
So that go, you know, in the physical aspect, it goes into the animals that you know, that we can and can't eat, but it also goes on into the spiritual aspect, man. Like the curse of this world, like how I had said perfectly in the comment section, man. And it's true. Hey, the truth is clean as can be, man.
That's right.
This world, hey, that's why the Most High God, he ain't got no type of pleasure in this world, man. That's why He said you would be an enemy to me, man, if you got the curse of this world on your mind, man. Because I know that you basically got the world as a god, man. And you ain't serving me. We know the Most High God is a jealous God, man. But go ahead.
Come.
Go ahead.
Come. And in controversy, they shall stand in judgment, and they shall judge it according to my judgment.
According to what?
According to my judgment.
So the Most High God, that's another judgment precept, man. Hey, according to His judgments. So, hey, a brother or sister, hey, they over here eating his pork, hey, whatever that judgment may be, because the Most High, you'd rather like a brother or sister, you know, correct you for the Most High God, or even his son get his hands on you, get their hands on you, man.
That's right.
But go ahead.
Come, and they shall judge it according to my judgment, and they shall keep my laws and my statutes and all my assemblies. And they shall hallow my Sabbath.
And they shall what?
And they shall hallow my Sabbath.
You know, we coming in right now, man. Always hallow these Sabbaths, man. But next precept is Genesis chapter 7, verse 1. I'll touch on a storyline, man, showing you how it was in the beginning, like all, you know, around the time of Moses, man. Really, all the way back to the time of Adam and Eve, man. Because Adam even named these animals, man. But you know damn well he wasn't eating that he went behind the tree eating the swine and stuff, man.
For real.
Even though he got well, like bamboozled by his wife and stuff. And he still at fault as well, but you know, the woman became the beginning of the sin, but you know that's a subject for another time as well. But go ahead.
You want to Genesis 7, right?
And verse 1.
Okay. Genesis chapter 7, verse 1. And the Lord said unto Noah, come down in all thy house into the ark, for thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation.
So, hey, you know, this is going into the time of the flood, man. Most High God, He only seen Noah and his family righteous, man. Everybody else, they were getting put to death. But go ahead.
Come. Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by sevens. Read
that again.
Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by sevens.
But see, when we look at these Noah Ark movies and these different type of things, we see that all the animals are just two and two.
That's right.
Which is true, but Most High God, He made a distinct difference though. He said, "Hey, the clean animals, you're gonna take 7 of them, man." We're gonna explain why He told them to take 7 when we read chapter 6. But go ahead, keep reading.
The male and his female, and of beasts that are not clean.
That are what?
That are not clean. By 2.
By how many?
By 2.
So the not clean animals, like you know, the swine, what the shrimp, the crab, the lobsters, what the rats, the roaches, the cats, the dogs.
You had to put the lobsters in there because they can't drown.
Well, well, you know what I mean.
You get what I mean.
Yeah, you know what I mean, damn it. But go ahead.
Con. And of the beasts that are not clean by two, the male and his female. Of fowls also of the air by sevens, the male and the female, to keep seed alive upon the face of all the earth.
To do what?
To keep seed alive upon the face of all the earth.
So it really answered it right here, but you know how we do it, precept upon precept. It says to keep seed alive upon the face of the earth. So that's why, hey, that more get more tough. That's why he had them take more clean animals, hey, than than the unclean animals, man.
That's
because you had the two the unclean animals, you know, they was gonna procreate because you didn't need to take any more or any less, man, because hey, most I God made it that way. But then when it came down to these clean animals, I mean, I ain't even gonna jump the gun. We're gonna touch 6, man, because it was to for them to procreate, and it's also another reason. Brothers and sisters, y'all probably already know what I'm gonna say. But jump down to verse 5.
Come. Verse 5, and Noah did according unto all that the Lord commanded him.
No, Noah asked God why he did that.
And Noah did according unto all that the Lord commanded him.
So, hey, and then we wonder why Noah was considered perfect in the Most High God's eyes, man. Even though in Christianity, they try to say that he's a drunk, that he wasn't perfect. But if y'all seen the world put to death, y'all would turn that bottle upside down too, man. So, hey, and then even with Proverbs 24:16, a just man faulted 7 times. Noah was a just man, and he failed that time. But what he do? He rose right back up, man. But go ahead.
Come. Verse 6, and Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters was upon the earth. And Noah went in, and his sons, and his wife, and his sons' wives with him into the ark because of the waters of the flood, of clean beasts, and of beasts that are not clean, and of fowls, and of everything that creepeth upon the earth.
So, hey, we took everything, that the Most High God told him to do. So, like, even like how we was bringing it up, reminder, he took 7 clean animals. Then he took, the 2 unclean animals. So now let's go ahead and jump to that Genesis chapter 6 and verse 18.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, man, just think about the world now. The Lord multiply us more than the other nations. That's why we the sand of the sea. This picture of Esau was the sand of the sea. That's an unclean thing that's multiplying way too much. I know that scientifically Esau can't produce more children than us. And it's a fact. It's a known fact. They've had countless documents. What is it called? Not artifacts, articles on all these things, man. Esau fucks, man.
That can't work, man. Mr. Can't get it up.
Guess what? That's why you see a lot of Edomite women getting with the Jakes, and you got the Edomite men getting with our sisters, man. Right. They know that's the only way they can make their seed reproduce, man. Because without it, hey, it ain't gonna work, man.
Like, even like how I was bringing out, we can produce our colors. Esau can only produce that damn red ass baby, man.
Man, I'm telling
you. And that's it. Mud just be, when that mud first, because all babies, they be light as in the mud, like when they first come out. But Esau
be hollow. That baby.
Hey, that's why we call the name Esau, man, because his blood show forth through his skin, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Damn red, man. But go ahead,
Con. You said 6 and
verse 18. I want y'all to pay attention to this because verse 21 is the point.
Come. Genesis chapter 6, verse 18. But with thee will I establish my covenant, and thou shalt come into the ark, thou and thy sons and thy wife and thy sons' wives with thee. And of every living thing of all flesh, 2 of every sort shalt thou bring into the ark to keep them alive with thee. They shall be male and female.
They shall be what?
Male and female.
Read on.
Of fowls after their kind, and cattle after their kind, of creeping thing of the earth after his kind, 2 of every sort shall come unto thee to keep them alive.
To do what?
To keep them alive.
So even right here, because you can precept this more with that 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 39 or 14 and 39. going into like basically how they talk about evolution and like how the Most High God want everything to be where it needs to be. Because you like how they try to mix breed, or what's that thing called? Zoology, I think that's what it's called. This is one of those words, but whenever they basically trying to say if you have a tiger and you have a lion, they crossbreeding and doing all these different type of things. The Most High God said, "Hey, all these things supposed to be of their own kind, man." So what that tell you about interracial marriage? They supposed to be having it, man. Now the 12 tribes, Most High God, He said you can choose from these 12 right here.
Right.
But as for these other heathen nations, don't do it, because they will turn thy son from following me.
That's right.
But go ahead.
Verse 21, and take thou unto thee of all food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be for food for thee and for them.
So I want to see if y'all caught that. So it says, and take thou unto thee of all food that is eaten. Remember, clean and unclean. You can eat the clean, you can't eat the unclean. And thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be for food for thee and for them.
That's right.
So that's why the Most High God had them take more clean animals than the unclean animals, man.
Right.
Because it was for them to eat, and also for them for the extra to procreate, man. But keep reading.
You want 71 now? Oh, verse 22. Thus did Noah according to all that God commanded him. So did he.
So what?
So did he.
So Noah did exactly what the Most High God wanted him to do. So if that, I hope that basically cleared up a whole lot of misunderstanding when it came down to them talking about, hey, he took two of every two animals. Why did he take more animals than the other? That's the answer to that, man. But next precept we're gonna get is Leviticus chapter 11. Oh yes.
No, I was just reading. Yeshua Yehuda, I'll answer your question once we get closer to the end of class. I ain't forget it. Just want to make sure we get through this thing.
All right.
We're gonna start it.
Yeah, you started one.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them.
So now we're going to our forefather Moses and Aaron. Go ahead.
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Do what?
Speak unto the children of Israel.
So hey, that's another cut, man. If the Most High God, Noah, basically Noah was in the time before Israelite was a thing, basically, man. So this is when he already destroyed everything, and he had started over. And then after that, everything started to procreate how it needed to be. And out of that, came 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
That's right.
But go ahead.
Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth. Whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven footed and cheweth cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat.
That what?
That shall ye eat.
So it got to be cloven footed, basically had that little split in his hoof, like what with the cows, with the deers, the goats, the sheep, the lambs. And it got to chew with the cud. Chewing the cud goes into it having 4 stomachs, man. And it regurgitate his food and get all the nutrients and substance that it needs to break down that food properly, man. Because when it comes down to a pig, hey, that mud is a garbage disposal of the earth, man. Okay, we're gonna touch on that mud. So y'all say that a pig is unclean. So y'all trying to say that that mud is no good. We're not saying that. we're gonna touch on that, man. But even when it comes down to that, it chew with the cud. So it's gonna do what it needs to do, man. Because all the cow eat is feed and grass all day, man. That's clean, man. Because it's eating the herbs of this earth, man.
That's right.
But now as time progressed, yeah, you probably would see a cow eat another cow and all these different type of abominable things because Esau is tampering with this stuff, man. Just like with the chicken eating any and everything, man. But yet it is clean.
Are we done?
Yeah, verse 4.
Come, verse 4. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divided the hoof, as the camel, because he cheweth the cud, but divided not the hoof.
But what?
But divided not the hoof.
So when you look at a camel's toe, that mud, it looked like it's cloven footed, but no, that's just two toes, man. So you know, it chewed the cud. They got a strong digestive system, man. Cause I done seen them eat cactuses, man. And then like even how they try to cool down their stomach and stuff. They're like literally like cough their stomach up, man, and cool that mud out. It's some nasty stuff, but hey, nevertheless, you can't eat it no damn way.
That's right.
So I better not see nobody eat no damn camel back on hump day, man. But go ahead.
Come. Verse 5. So like but divided not the hoof. He is unclean unto you.
He is what?
He is unclean unto you.
So most of our guys say he unclean, so damn he unclean. So let's jump down to verse 7.
Verse 7. And the swan, though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud.
So like I was explaining to you, he ain't got no four stomachs, man. Like the mud's gonna sweat, and neither do they like throw up or none of these things, man. They just garbage disposal. That's all you can call them, man. But go ahead.
Come. He is unclean to you.
He said he is unclean to you.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Come. Verse 8. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch.
So even like when it came down to this, you know, when I first got into the truth, I was like, damn, well, football, that mud is pig skin. But when you get more understanding, it's talking about like preparing that mud, man. Like I know that it is some brothers and sisters that probably work at like one of those butcher shops, and they may accidentally touch some pig, or they ain't got no choice but to touch the pig, because if they don't, then they'll get fired. So like the most I got understand that you still in captivity, man. That's where that grace coming in. But willingly doing that mud at your own house, man, or like even at somebody else's house and stuff, don't do it, man. Don't touch that thing. Hey, even if you living with somebody, hey, they want you to cook them some bacon. Hey, even with that, you know, it's better to have a mean cottage than to live with somebody, man.
That's right.
So, you know, it's just a thin line between, man. So just have spiritual discernment on that thing. But let's keep reading. Well, you can jump down to
9.
Oh, yeah.
Come, verse 9. These shall ye eat.
You're right.
Yeah. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
Them what?
Them shall ye eat.
So with the fish, yeah, me and I we was just talking about that mud. Catfish on every corner in the hood, man. Meanwhile, we know it's millions and millions of different type of fish that's in the sea, man. But they only give us this damn catfish, man. Catfish have fins, but they don't have scales, man. And they even garbage disposals, man. They eat the doodle and all the different type of things that's on the on the sea floor or on the river floor and the lake flows and stuff, man. But go ahead.
Come, verse 10. And all that have not fins nor scales in the seas and in the rivers, and of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
They shall be what?
They shall be an abomination unto you.
So they go for what? Shark, what? Frogs, what? Catfish, crawfish, lobsters, jellyfish. I think I said jellyfish, but all these different type of things, man. If they ain't got fins and scales, you cannot eat them.
No calamari, no octopus, no squid, man. No oysters, no clams, no mussels,
no angler fish.
None of that nasty stuff, man.
Hey, because like even like with the sea moss situation, you know, some brothers they eat it, some brothers don't. I mean that mud ain't just really just a herb, man. That mud is a living organism. So I mean, if it don't bear witness with your spirit, you know, us over here, we ain't eating it, man. But you know, to each his own. Because you know, the Most High God, he'll get it. He'll have his son bring that understanding, man. Because you know, sea moss, they do have its benefits and stuff, but man,
That's right.
But go ahead, keep reading.
Verse 11, they shall be even an abomination unto you. You shall not eat their flesh, but you shall have their carcasses in abomination.
Keep reading.
Verse 12, whatsoever have no fins nor scales in the waters, that shall be an abomination unto you.
So just the most I got, he talking to us just like we children, man. Cause we all his children. Just like how with Ox son, I know he gotta tell him about 5, 6 times, man. Hey, get over here. I was talking to Ox on the phone earlier, man. And then eventually he came. Hey, he had to keep saying, most I got had to keep telling us, it is an abomination unto you. It is an abomination unto you. You shall not touch it. Don't touch their carcass. Because we hard-headed, man. But go ahead.
Verse 13, and these are they which ye shall have in abomination among the fowls. They shall not be eaten. They are an abomination.
So this is finna go into the birds and the different birds that we can't eat. But go ahead.
The eagle and the ostrich and the osprey and the vulture and the kite after his kind, every raven after his kind, and the owl and the nighthawk and the cacao and the hawk after his kind.
So these are all going into like the basically predatory birds, man. We know vultures that tear some stuff up, man. They'll wait for it to die, or if they more helpless, man. Yeah, I done seen the movies where them damn vultures they'll hover over around somebody, waiting for them to fall out so they can eat them. And then we know seen many videos of eagles grabbing little babies and stuff, man. So those are those predatory birds, man, that we can't eat, man. Well, keep reading.
In the little owl, and the cormorant, and the great owl, and the swan, and the pelican, and the gear eagle, and the stork, and the heron after her kind, and the lapwing, and the bat. All fowls that creep going up on all fours shall be an abomination unto you.
So hey, they're just playing because I wasn't even gonna read all the the different birds and stuff, but I mean we here. I'm still gonna try to abridge as best I can when it comes down to Leviticus chapter 11.
That's
but
what I was trying to say.
Yeah, man. But I was gonna say, cause like he had the birds and stuff that we can't eat, like chicken, of course, because Leviticus 2 and 5, that's chicken, man. Then what's that mud called? The
pheasant.
Yeah, the pheasants and all these different type of you got a certain sector of birds that you can eat, man. But hey, all the rest of the woods, touch.
Matter of fact, let's get there real quick. Yeah, just to get the bird. We got the unclean birds, so we might as well get at least a couple of the clean ones. Let's see, 14 and Deuteronomy 14. My bad, Salaki, y'all. It's a precept. So basically, Deuteronomy 14 is the same thing as Leviticus chapter 11. They both going into these things, right? And Deuteronomy 14 even gives you more animals, like the beasts you can eat: ox, sheep, and the goat, the hart, the roe, the fallow deer, the wild goat, the pygarg, the wild ox, and the chamois. So that's 4 and 5. But jumping down to verse, let's see, verse. What I'm looking at. Let's see. Nothing crazy. Did I miss it?
Verse 11.
Yeah. It says of all clean birds shall you eat. Okay, I think it's right above that. Matter of fact, hold on. Go ahead. I'm gonna find it. I know I got it.
But even when it comes down to that, like even like how Christ said, and if there be any other like commandment, talking about in that aspect, don't be simple-minded. Just because he didn't name every creature that's on this planet, because Esau's still trying to discover other animals and bring them to the forefront. Hey, even with this, Christ abridged his mud, and he was like, he gave you like the basically the main sectors of like what birds, predatory birds, the unclean. That's why he said anything that's not cloven footed or don't chew the cud, hey, those things you can't eat, man. That's why he said it like that, so he can basically give it all in a nutshell, roughly paraphrasing.
That's right.
But
I had did this a long time ago. But for the clean birds, you got like, of course, the chicken, you got the pheasant, turkey, the quail. I even got the grouse peafowl.
Yeah.
I got a couple more, but I mean, I gotta kind of go over a couple more to make sure that I don't want to tell y'all brothers and sisters wrong. But those are for sure some. A lot of them go into like the birds that really can't fly.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
But I won't say all of them because
you got ostrich.
You try to eat a flamingo or something, you know.
Try to eat a damn ostrich, man.
Yeah.
Nah. You know they will eat a damn ostrich, man. If they eat an ostrich egg,
they eat eggs.
Yeah. Come on. But next precept. Well, matter of fact, we're gonna jump down to 21 of Leviticus.
Y'all know any brews who eat bugs? I know a sister who eat bugs.
I mean, I tried it.
I had one too. I had a cricket.
It ain't bad.
Chili lime. What was it? Chili lime?
I think it was something like
chili lime cricket.
Because think about it, you know, I know some brothers, well, a lot of brothers, y'all eat noodles, man. So y'all had the shrimp noodles. I mean, it wasn't my favorite, but hey, I put a damn cricket in that mud. That's just me, man. Hey, cause when we in the wilderness, man, we ain't gonna.
Yeah, pigeons. Yeah, I got pigeons on there too. Yeah. I got a whole bunch, but that's why I said I want to go over it and check. That I got pigeons, doves. I got a couple of things on there that I was kind of getting from various sources, but I haven't went over that in probably about a year or so. So yeah, Jose, that was on my list too.
I mean, but like I was saying, we gonna be in the wilderness, man. So ain't no telling. Wait, we probably have to eat the mud.
I know it in my noodles,
bro. Hey man, hey, you put shrimp in your damn noodles. Hey man, it's subject for another time. But go ahead, jump down to 21 of Leviticus chapter 11.
Hey Yaakov, if you ain't here, man, that's your brother, man. Your brother, man. Ain't my brother, man. The book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 21. Yet these may ye eat of every flying creeping thing that goeth upon all four, which have legs above their feet, to leap with all upon the earth. So this is going into the bugs and stuff that we can't eat. Go ahead. So the legs above their feet. Think about a cricket. Yeah. You kind of got to give the picture. Yeah. They legs is going forward.
Like a damn triangle, like a bud. They abdomen, and y'all know what a damn cricket look like, man. But Israel requires size, so I'm gonna show you.
Yeah. Let me see. Cricket, bug legs. Just like this. So just like this, brothers and sisters, if y'all can see that. There you go. They legs, see if their legs go over their feet. So these are the type of bugs that he's saying. So any bugs like that after their kind, right? Go ahead. That's why I could have shared the screen, but
yeah.
This is quicker.
Yeah. But we 22.
Come. Even these of them may ye eat: the locust after his kind, the bald locust after his kind, and the beetle after his kind, and the grasshopper after his kind. But all other flying creeping things which have 4 feet shall be an abomination unto you. No roaches.
So no roaches, no, bro. I don't understand how y'all can say that we are damn Africans, man. I done seen these. I know y'all probably seen it too. It was a viral video, man. That was making mosquito pies, man, or mosquito cakes, and they were eating that, bro. We know damn well we hate mosquitoes to the fullest, man. And you try to say that we Hamites, man, or Africans. We ain't dealing like that, man. And you know this.
Get so mad at the nigga. I eat you, nigga.
Then the one right after him is that damn flies, man. That's why I was talking about in the beginning of the class, man. We was trying to get rid of them bastards, man. But because right there by the school, the reason why we have them so bad, because right there by the school, we right by a food pantry.
Damn.
And they ain't got nothing but but like fruits and vegetables and all these different types of things on the side of the building. Even though it's on their side, they attracting like bringing all the flies over there, man.
Block party.
Hey, and like
said mix with mud. Damn, that's how they made them.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about, sis.
No, that's just that's just short. Yeah,
I know what I'm talking about, bro. Nasty, man. But hey, just like with Friday after next, man, Holy Moly Donut Shop. It's how the school is looking, man. But all praise Officer Keenan, he on top of that thing, man.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, man, hold the flies. But hey, we probably have to put that on the list, brothers and sisters. Hey, we're gonna have to order a thing of box of fly swatters, man.
Look, that's what I got. These right there.
Yeah.
You see, it's so sticky. You got our hair. We were walking by, it stuck us.
Hey.
And yanked that our hair. Them fake flies. That's to attract them. You done got our hair though.
That's some big fly.
Nah.
But go ahead.
You wanna read? Gonna keep going?
No, jump down to verse 46.
Come, verse 46. This is the law.
This is the what?
This is the law.
The dietary law. Read on.
Of the beast and of the fowl and of every living creature that moveth in the waters and of every creature that creepeth upon the earth, to make a difference.
To do what?
To make a difference.
That's the whole point. To make a difference. Read on.
Between the unclean and the clean, and between the beast that may be eaten and the beast that may not be eaten.
Because you can also precept this mud with that Ezekiel 44:23 as well, man. But next precept, Isaiah 66:17. Because this is going into like, future prophecy. Like around this, this captivity. Christ is about to hit the scene. And thy security behind the tree, 66:17.
Oh man. Okay. Come. The book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 17.
Start at 16.
Verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Shall be what?
Shall be many.
So this is give you the context of it. Hey, the slain of the Lord shall be many. This is how he's gonna be pleading with flesh, man. He's gonna do a whole lot of killing.
That's right.
So, and this is what's gonna be going on while he's doing it. Read on.
They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh.
Doing what?
Eating swine's flesh.
What? Can you just imagine that? You just in the garden, like on the picnic or something, man. And Christ just cracked that sky. Matter of fact, he come down straight to you, and you over here sweet. I'm talking about you probably took a bite, then you finna take another one. Christ is probably 8 feet, 9 feet tall, and you look up, and you done. You are finished.
They say you fucked up.
Hey,
you messed up, right?
Right. Hey, man, Christ finna off you, man. Hey, off with your head. But go ahead.
Come. Verse 18. Oh no. Like behind verse 17, behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together.
So hey, even with Moab getting it too. Hey, Christ see Moab, he gonna grab you and that rat, man. He probably let the mouse live, but he killing you. But go ahead.
Saith the Lord.
Said who?
Saith the Lord.
Hey. But next precept we're gonna get a couple of these strongholds that's upon our people and get better edification on them. It's 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 1. Because again, context. Because I'm trying to see when you read verse 1 all the way down to verse 3, and the very next verse verse 2, and the very next verse, is verse 3. How do y'all get that he's talking about food out of that, man? Go ahead.
The book of 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 1. Now the Spirit.
Now the what?
Now the Spirit.
Keep reading.
Speaketh expressly that in the latter time some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils.
So this is going into brothers and sisters that And we seeing this now. I mean, all brothers across the and sisters across the four corners of the earth, man, that's in this truth, or like with a camp. They seeing like brothers and sisters that was mighty and strong in this truth, man. And hey, in those latter times, they gonna start departing, man, and giving heed to seducing spirits, the cares of this world and doctrines of devils, man. And they even they own they doctrines, man. Say that. Hey, go ahead.
Speaking lies and hypocrisy.
Hey, speaking lies and hypocrisy, man. Hey, you over here talking about this, that, and the third when you out on the streets, street teaching. Hey, behind closed doors, you a nigga. But go ahead.
Having their conscience seared with a hot iron.
With the what?
With a hot iron.
Uh-huh.
My brain fried, right, bro. My bad.
No, you good.
Verse 3, forbidding to marry and commanding to abstain from meat.
From what?
From meat.
So we know the Most High God, he compared his word to what? Water. Compared to wine. Compared to a robe. Hey, the meat of this Bible goes into like, the deeper understandings and all these different type of things, man. Hey, abstaining for them things because, hey, they forbidden to marry and commanded to abstain from these different type of meats because this not going into like no physical aspect, man. Because it's going to even clear it up just in case you have those that are being simple minded and stuff. Let's keep reading.
Which God hath created to be received with thanksgiving of them which believe and know the truth.
Read that again.
Of them which believe and know the truth.
So we know believing is an action word. And we know the truth is an action word. Believing, brothers and sisters, y'all can put that in the comment section. And then we're gonna get truth as well, man. So once we get this, what the definition of truth is, I know many brothers and sisters may know, but brothers and sisters that don't know, we gonna get it, man. Still want that believe though.
Oh, you want truth?
Yeah, you can get that believe. The truth.
Which one did you want? Believe.
I want truth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, one of the brothers and sisters can you get belief or believe.
I went to 142 and I tried to go to 119. It's dyslexia, boy.
Hey, that's how we used to read, in our original language anyway, man. So yeah, go ahead.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 142. Thy righteousness is the everlasting righteousness, and thy law,
and thy what?
And thy law,
we don't
is the truth.
Is the what?
Is the truth.
So with that being said, if we know that the law is the truth, and he said, that God created to be received with thanksgiving of them which believe and know the truth. That means, hey, they know that they ain't finna be eating all these abominable different type of meats that y'all be eating, man. So I don't get it, man.
That's right, because you even got to think about it. You wouldn't be talking about these things because if you believe and you know the truth, you're not supposed to be eating pork and stuff like that. No way.
Right.
But the main topic is these seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. Because the forbidden to marry, that's a doctrine of devil. The Lord wants you to marry, right? And to abstain from meats, because you have some brothers who teach that the Lord said you can't eat meat,
right?
Or you're not supposed to eat meat,
right? That too.
That's a whole nother one too. To abstain from meats, because guess what? You have that side of it. You got the spiritual side. You got the physical side of it, man.
Because he even touch it in a next verse. Let's go ahead.
That's why I want to say that. For we got to. Verse 4: For every creature of God is good, and nothing to be refused, if it be received with thanksgiving.
So please do not be simple-minded. For every creature of God is good. It's good for its purpose.
Like I was reading in Surah 39.
Hey, I'll praise, man, but go ahead.
For every creature of God is good, and nothing to be refused.
Because think about it, even though we say that we ain't supposed to eat the swine and stuff, the swine have its purpose, man. Hey, it's cleaning up the earth, man. Hey, even though you got our people, well, not even just our people, man. Esau, man, destroying this planet, man. But at the same time, you had that pig right there. Hey, eating it. You're like, I got your back, man.
I got you.
I got you. Hey, even the roaches, man. We see that you drop a crumb or two. I got you, man. Hey, keep your house clean, man. Even though we can't stand them and we try to spray them with roach spray and all that, They just doing their job because you got to think about it. They was here.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, and you they just built a house on top of they damn they like, hey, I'm here for y'all. Like, hey, cause even with a roach, man, they some strong little bastards, man. Like if it's a nuclear fallout, hey, them must will still be here.
Put them in the microwave.
Hey,
radiation coming out on your food.
Hey, put them in some water. When you wash the dishes, they will not drown. Hey, man.
Some of them things don't die, boy. They multiply, boy.
Right. So go ahead.
Come, for every creature of God is good and nothing to be refused if it be received with thanksgiving. For it is sanctified by the word of God and prayer.
Say, Most High God, he had ordained that thing and he sanctified. He told you what he wanted from you. So do it, man. But next precept we're gonna get. Matter of fact, we're gonna get one more precept on that truth. I missed it. Malachi 2:6. We'll get one more truth precept, to up your arsenal on truth, brothers and sisters.
Roaches, the McDonald's of animal foods. See, where you at, Malachi? Yeah. The book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 6. All right, that's what you said?
Yeah.
The book of
2 and 6.
Oh, so like the book of Malachi, chapter 2, verse 6. The law of truth.
The what?
The law of truth was in his mouth. And iniquity was not found in his lips.
Right.
He walked with me in peace and equity, and did turn many away from iniquity.
You can read 7 too.
For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they shall seek the law at his mouth.
Right.
For he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts.
So, hey, if you consider yourself to be a prophet or a priest, hey, you gonna come thus saith the Lord, and not your own vain opinion, like T.D. Jakes and Creflo Dollar and what Ricky Rush. Hey, hell, even the dude name, can't even think of
Gino.
That
and the other dude who be spitting on people.
Gino Jennings and Michael Thomas or something like that, bro. But yeah, man, because Gino Jennings, don't get me wrong, he don't keep Christmas and it's certain thing, but on one thing he cannot shake. When you go back to that first Timothy 4:3. No, I don't even think he poor guy. I don't think. I'm gonna look back up on that, but it's that damn loving Esau and all the rest of it. Yeah. He can't shake that, man.
Yeah.
Now he trying to, not keep these holidays. Yeah, Michael Thomas. Y'all know what the hell I meant. It's nasty. Couldn't do it, man. Christ the only man that can spit on me, man. That's about it. If needs be. But next precept we're gonna get is Acts chapter 10, verse 12. Another stronghold.
The book of Acts, chapter 10, verse 12. Wherein were all manner of four-footed beasts of the earth, and wild beasts, and creeping things, and fowls of the air. And there came a voice to him, Rise, Peter, kill and eat. But Peter said, No, not so, Lord. For I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean.
So, it reminds you, this is a vision that, Peter's is seeing. And he's talking about, not so, Lord, I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean. So, he thinking that he's talking about like on a physical aspect, but go ahead.
Come. Verse 15. And the voice spake unto him again the second time, what God hath cleansed, that call not thou common.
Read that again.
And the voice spake again. And the voice spake unto him again the second time, what God hath cleansed, that call not thou common.
So Christ is basically trying to show that Peter and give him a better understanding, like even like how he was saying that in the first Timothy chapter 4 verse 3, like how everything is good for its purpose, man. But let's go ahead and jump down to verse 19.
Verse 19. While Peter thought of the vision, the Spirit said unto him, Behold, 3 men seek thee. Arise, therefore, and get thee down, and go with them, doubting nothing, for I have sent them.
For I have what?
For I have sent them.
Let's jump down to verse 28.
Verse 28. And he said unto them, Ye know how that it is an unlawful thing for a man that is a Jew to keep company or to come unto one of another nation. But God had showed me that I should not call any man common or unclean.
Add some emphasis on that word.
Man, call any man common or unclean.
So, hey, that's the context of it. He said any man. We got a Charlie horse. But he said any man, common or unclean, man. That's so right. That was the context of it. He wasn't talking about no actual, animal stuff, man. Because think about it, even with your dreams and stuff. Now, we can't interpret our dreams, man, because we got a whole lot of far from our God, man. So we can't do no Daniels and stuff right now, man. But even in the midst of that, Most High God, he started to bring that spirit up back up on the earth, slowly but surely. But even with your dreams and stuff, hey, it'd be a whole lot of different type of things going on. You'd be like, what the hell does this mean? The Most High God said, don't even dwell too much on those dreams because you don't know the interpretation of it. But let's go ahead and go to the next precept. Let's get Matthew chapter 15, verse 1.
The book of St. Matthew, chapter 15, verse 21. You said 21, right?
Verse 1.
I mean, it's like verse 1. Then came to Yahushua scribes and Pharisees, which were at Jerusalem, saying, Why do thy disciples transgress the traditions of the elders? For they wash not their hands when they eat the bread, when they eat bread. But he answered and said unto them, Why do ye also transgress the commandment of God by your tradition?
By your what?
By your tradition.
Jump down to verse 7.
Verse 7. Ye hypocrites, well did Isaiah prophesy unto you, saying,
Well, verse 6.
Come, verse 6. And honor not his father or his mother, he shall be free. Thus have ye made the commandment of God none effect by your tradition.
By your what?
By your tradition.
So even in the context of it, it's just talking about traditions of men. And Christ is gonna cut them up, man. In verse 7, read on.
Come, ye hypocrites, what did Isaiah prophesy of you, saying, This people draw nigh unto me with their mouth.
So just like in Isaiah, it's saying the exact same thing, man. But go ahead.
And honored me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. But in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men.
The commandments of what?
The commandments of men.
Read on.
And he called the multitude and said unto them, Hear and understand. Not that which goeth into the mouth defileth a man, but that which cometh out of the mouth, this defileth a man.
So even with this, how do y'all get food out of this, man? Y'all talking, man. Y'all try to really y'all talk about context, man, but y'all don't read context, man, because it says not that which goes into the mouth defileth a man, the traditions, man, but it's but that which cometh out of the mouth, this defileth a man, going into sin. That's what defiles a man. But next precept, because I know. Go ahead.
Let's jump down. Let's get all. I want all this. Verse 17. Or verse 16. And Yahushua said, Are ye also yet without understanding? Do not ye yet understand that whatsoever entered in at the mouth going into the belly and is cast out into the drought?
Right.
But those things which proceed out of the mouth come forth from the heart, and they defile the man. So even if you was talking about food, he said, whatever you eat, it's gonna go to your stomach,
right?
And it's gonna go out. But he said the things that's gonna come out your mouth, though,
right?
These are the things that defile the man, right? It says, for out of the heart proceed evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, fornications, thefts, false witness, blasphemies. These are the things which defile a man. But to eat with unwashed hands defileth not a man.
All praise, man. I got that little last part on there, because Christ was cutting them muds up through the whole thing. Through the whole thing.
Kids, they try to make him wash his hands to eat some food, boy.
I'm like, hey, you trying to say my hands dirty, man?
And I don't even think it was that, man. You got to think about over righteous brothers and sisters, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about they all on them. Nigga, your hands dirty. I feel like Barry Cow when I did that. Nigga, you don't wash your hands, huh?
Right.
How you dirty? He supposed to be the king of king, Lord the Lord, and he don't wash his hands when he eat.
That's what I say. He's like, you trying to say my hands dirty, but nigga, you ain't doing this, that, and the third.
Man, for real, man. Christ probably trying to eat him some chicken, man, with a little wine on the side. He trying to chill, and they just own him. Think about it. He probably done had a whole day of teaching. Right. Talking about went out and bedded the sheep to the marriage, doing all the work. And he just wants to come in and just eat his food and relax.
That's right.
Nigga, you ain't wash your hands. Man, come on, man. Stop it, man.
I'm gonna wash it up for supper and all that, man. And you know, our people kept that mud, bro. Like to this day, man, our people keep that mud. You know, washing your hands. But I mean, I get it, hygiene. It's one thing if you just went to the bathroom and you got a little, you know, doodle on your hand and you didn't wash your hands. That's different. But now, if you just coming in this mud, it's just bro. Nevertheless, Christ was like, "Hey, man, you sinning. You talking about my hands, but you sinning. So which one of us is really like, you know, doing the will of the Father?" But let's go ahead and get that Mark chapter 6. Because this is like the other
account.
Yeah, the other account of it.
We're gonna start at what? You're gonna get 1 or 4.
Yeah, you can start at 4. Yeah, you can start at 4.
Come. The book of Mark, chapter 7, verse 4. Mm-hmm. And when they come from the market, except they wash, they eat not. And many other things there be, which they have received to hold, as the washing of the cups and pots, brazen vessels, and of tables. Then the Pharisees and scribes asked him, "Why walk not thy disciples according to the tradition of the elders, but eat bread with unwashed hands?"
So man, they had the nerve to really ask the king this dumb ass question. Man. You know, we got to be, you know, blunt with this mud. Like, why you ain't? I know you teaching them all these other things, and this, that, and the third, but why you ain't teaching them to wash their hands? Cause that made me think about like how Christians, they think that water is what baptizes a person, man. That ain't no better than that. But go ahead.
Come. Verse number 6. He answered and said unto them, "Well hath the Messiah prophesied of you, hypocrites, of you hypocrites, as it is written, this people honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men."
No, the commandments of God.
The commandments of men. For laying aside the commandments of God, ye hold the tradition of men, and the washing of pots and cups, and many other such like things ye do.
Hey, man, so, hey, just cutting them up, bro. He's literally saying, hey, you putting this tradition that y'all made up over the Most High God's laws, man. Like, what's wrong with y'all, man? But go ahead.
And he said unto them, "Full well ye reject the commandment of God, that ye may keep your own tradition."
Go ahead.
For Moses said, "Honor thy father and thy mother, and whoso curses father or mother, let him die the death." But ye say, if a man shall say to his father or mother, "It is Corban," that is to say, a gift, by whatsoever thou mightest be profited by me, he shall be free. And ye suffer him no more to do aught from his father, for his father or his mother, making the word of God of none effect, through your tradition.
Through your what?
Through your tradition, which ye have delivered. And many such like things do ye.
Hey, man. Christ on their but you gonna get, I mean, because verse 20
is the
same exact thing, man. But last precept, you go get Matthew chapter 5 and verse 17. No, classic.
Matthew 5 and 17. The book of St. Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
So, hey, Christ is leading you off the rip, man. Don't even put this on your mind.
That's right.
Hey, don't even. Hey, what he said, don't even breathe on it. What he says that I ain't come to destroy the law. That's what he started with, or the prophets, those that are keeping the laws. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
That's right.
So, hey, when Christ hit the scene, he was fulfilling the things that he needed to fulfill at that given time. But hey, it's still many other things that he got to fulfill. Like he got to come back, he got to destroy some things. He got to teach us in the wilderness. He got to whoop Esau and the rest of these nations into submission, so they'll be serving us. Hey, rude as mud. But go ahead.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled.
Till what?
Till all be fulfilled.
So, hey, heaven and earth is still here.
That's right.
Because we know that it's different definitions of heaven. So even if y'all want to be technical, hey, the sky's still here, which is considered a heaven. Hey, space is still here, which is considered a heaven. Hey, what the third heaven is up there?
Esau rulership is still here.
Hey,
that's another heaven.
That's a heaven, man.
That's they heaven. That ain't past yet. So guess what? The law is still good, man.
Even with the earth, man, we know that this earth, hey, still here.
Come on, man.
It's not, and we know it's not going to, blow up and all that stuff, man. But going to the Esau's world right now, on earth, so to speak, man.
That's right.
Because we got the next word is to come.
That's right.
And then it said, one jot, one period, or one tittle, or one comma shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. So hey, let's keep reading.
Come, whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, one of these least commandments,
eating shrimp.
One of these least commandments.
Hey, that's a least commandment. If y'all breaking one of these least commandments, read on.
It shall teach men so.
Hey, and you damn pastors teaching men to do so, read on.
He shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
He shall what?
He shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
And see, y'all close the book on that part. Because you be like, I still made it. I still got a little house. Let's keep reading.
Nah, because you got to think about it. We still gonna go see the people in the lake of fire on the Sabbath days, the new moons, on feast days. Guess what? We in heaven.
Yep.
So they the least in the kingdom of heaven. That's the lake of fire.
Hey,
and I mean, think about it. We're not worried about the other nations. They least part of the commandment is lake of fire and captivity. And we know we're not gonna have our own people captivity. So what y'all get automatically? Lake.
Mm-hmm.
So
you're right. That aspect, you look at it like that too. But you got them simple-minded Negroes.
That's right, man.
Because verse 20, it's finna clear it up. Go ahead.
But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Now you want verse 20?
Yeah.
For I say unto you, that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, you shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven.
So, and we just read an account on the scribes and the Pharisees, man, talking about their traditions and stuff. If y'all can't do better than them, y'all ain't got a chance in here making it to the kingdom.
That's right.
Like, hey, y'all was right, because they taught, this, that, and the third, but there was being hypocrites behind that thing. And that's what, got a lot of them destroyed and stuff, man. And, even today, got the modern day Christian pastors, and hey, even, some brothers and sisters that used to be in this truth or think they still in this truth, hey, they'll be scribes and Pharisees, man.
Mm-hmm.
But with that, I say shalom. Hope this class is edifying. Hope y'all got a better understanding on, like, the dietary law, like the spiritual aspects, just in case, grandma, papa, your pastor, auntie, uncle, one of them try to, pull one of those precepts. Y'all have a better understanding, a better breakdown on that thing, man.
That's right.
Thank y'all, brothers and sisters, for tuning in. We always talk about the GoFundMes and the Cash Apps, man. Those things are being greatly used for the building of a nation, as well as the kingdom that's at hand. Hey, again, happy Sabbath. See brothers and sisters tomorrow, Lord's will. Lord's will, the Most High God. Well, Lord's will, He have us have good camp tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Bring brothers back at one piece, because at any given time, hey, we could either go to jail or it might persecute us, man.
That's right.
But, we willing to do that thing, man, because when we first got into this truth, we already knew what came with it. So, That's just what that is, man.
That's right. Let me see. I'm not reading that legend. I'm not entertaining you. I know Yashar was saying. He said, "Let me see."
Yeah, of course.
He was saying prior to the flood, where they just eating grass. I mean grass. You know, the herbs and the plants. I could agree with that. Because even how you read in I know you said Isaiah 65, but even if you go to Isaiah chapter 11, I want to say real quick. Let me make sure I'm right. It kind of give you that whole context. Isaiah chapter. Yeah, it's Isaiah chapter 11, verse 6 on down. It'll tell you they'll go back to eating straw. They'll be lying one with another. You'll be able to stick your hand and grab a snake. I mean, that's children, right? So, yeah, you got to think about it. All of them being on the ark. Think if the lion was trying to eat up on the cows and stuff. I mean, it just wouldn't work right there. So, yeah, the Lord had to have them in submission. Think about it. Think about just getting 7 of every animal in order. We can damn near not even get our dogs. Tell the dog, hey, get in the house. The dog gonna look at you, probably take off. Tell a cat, hey, you get in the house. Cat gonna take off on you, man. Just think about an elephant. You know, a tiger, you know, things like that. So yeah, I can definitely agree with that. And then of course that transition came when they started eating meat. You know, we started eating it. That's why the Lord came out with the dietary law to show us what we can eat and what we can't eat. Even before that, He ultimately showed us through, like how we went through earlier today with Noah.
Because even to this day, I mean, they still in submission to the Most High God. Now, you know, yeah, they learning things from Esau and stuff. Yeah, that's why you'll probably see a male dog try to, you know, do something with another male dog because they seeing these abominable things. That's why the Most High God, He got to come back because I'm like, He like, damn, y'all over here, got the damn animals' minds perverted and stuff, man, being profane and fornicators and stuff, man. But you know, the Lord's will make it to that kingdom. Hey, tell a damn lion to tear Esau ass up.
Man, I'm talking about turn him, rip a hole in his ass.
And then bring his punk ass back to life. Kill him again. Lord's will.
I heard there's going to be an Edomite revolt. What did I say? And that's when they're going to go extinct. I think I know what you're talking about. I think it was like Gog and Magog.
Yeah.
I forgot where that was. If I can remember it, next time I see you, Lord willing, it won't be tomorrow, but on Benaniyah class, if you remind me, I can get you that precept on it. When they're gonna be revolting in the wilderness.
Oh yeah.
I got it in my notes, but whenever. Yeah, I think so. We're gonna go to my notes. I know I got it there. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it for you real quick. Let me see. Let me see. Salaki. Yeah, that's what it is. Ezekiel 38. Yeah, I know it was too much. I ain't went over that in a minute though. Yeah. Ezekiel chapter 38, and you can really start at 8 and just kind of read down. But the point I think you talking about is verse number. I'm reading. I think I just read over.
The slaughter of gods. That's 39. Chapter 39.
No, I know it's in 38. Let me see. 8 through 12.
It's on 18.
Oh, 14. Yeah, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. 14, 15, 16 was with that Gog and Magog. But if you want to get that whole read, I would just say read Ezekiel 38. You know, 7 on down to kind of give you that whole thing. But what you was talking about with the 14 through 16, I need to put that too. Yeah. I'm gonna put the second wilderness. I usually put that like my precepts like that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, WIL. Damn,
I use pencil.
it's all right. I know what I meant to say. I put widerness. It's all right though. But I hope that answered your question, brother Jose.
Yeah. But in every class, you know, man, unless we got any more questions.
I mean, we shouldn't have.
Besides legend. But
yeah, we not answering them legend. Legend, you ain't in jail right now, so you keeping more laws than what you think too,
right.
due to legislation. So that's a whole nother ignorant thing, man. You don't even, just for kicks, do you know what that's going into? So let no one judge you in food or drink regarding a festival or a new moon. This is going into our high holy days.
Right.
And you better not have no damn pork and no damn new moon or no Sabbath.
We don't seen that video of that, man.
Man, that brother there going the hell off, man.
Like, even with that, let no man judge you in the food or meat. Like, say if a brother got,
oh yeah, we sure didn't get no law.
Yeah, get it. Yeah, like say if a brother have like full ass plate or something, man. You can't just be going over there. Damn, brother, you know, because he ain't being no gluttonous and all that, man. So hey, whatever you got on your plate, man, let no man, just sit there and judge you. Like
That's
like
right.
how I just brought up, man. Simple-minded niggas.
Brothers better not bring no damn pork to my party. You bring a pork to, I mean, not my party. You better not bring no pork to the Lord party. Kill your ass, man.
Right.
Put a spirit on that pork. Chuck your ass out or something, man.
Come back to life, man.
That's right, man.
But at the end of every class, we always bring out a law because the Most High God, He called us lawgivers. So so we're gonna be lawgivers and lawdoers.
That's right.
But we just touched that Leviticus 11:46 again.
Kind of, the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 46. This is the law of the beast and of the fowl and of every living creature that moveth in the waters and of every creature that creepeth upon the earth, to make a difference between the unclean and the clean, and between the beast that may be eaten and the beast that may not be eaten.
And that's playing upon table, man. So if you want to keep on eating that swine and all these other abominable things, go ahead and watch what the Most High God do to you, man. But that, I say shalom.
Yeah, shalom, man. And legend, we know the scribes and Pharisees kept some of the law, but they didn't do it all the way how they should have.
Right, they were hypocrites.
Yeah. Shabbat shalom, family.